It's lighting nice, a bit dark.
Hello and welcome to our Cornish cottage. In today's episode, I thought I'd show you around where me and Tom have been living for the last few months and where we intend on living for the near future at least. It's really cute. It's on the south coast of Cornwall. It's got lots of character. It's kind of small but perfect for us and way bigger than the van. We lived in the van for 4 years, so it's been so nice having the space. The showers never get old. The baths never get old. Being able to host people is the biggest thing for us. So we love to be able to invite people around, and it's so nice to have the space to be able to do that, because that's one thing I really miss living in the van. Both of our families live in Cornwall, so it's been so nice to be near family and kind of enjoy the static life for a little bit. Although we do get a hankering for the travel as well, and the travel isn't over. But let me show you around. I've been running around this morning cleaning up because I went to the Brecon Beacons last week and I just dumped so much camping equipment into the house and it was all dirty. We've had Tom's cousin staying for a couple of weeks, and so the house was just a little bit out of sorts. It wasn't quite up to standards, you know? So I've just been running around this morning, moving furniture around back to where it normally is and just been tidying. But I've actually done my back in. Like my lower back really hurts, so I'm going to be walking around like a bit of a hunchback because I've been doing classic frantic Izzy tidying. It's quite hard to clean the house with this hunchback, I'll tell you that. It's a beautiful day in Cornwall today. The sun is shining. I hope you are all having lovely times this summer. I need to fill you in on my trip to the Brecon Beacons. Let's grab a cuppa first. Electric kettle, guys. We're not in the van anymore. Whilst my tea brews, let me show you around the downstairs of our little cottage. So you walk in from the front door and you're greeted straight into the living room. So it's a nice open living room, and we've actually got 3 different sofas, so we can have lots of people to come around, play board games. 2 of the sofas are sofa beds, so we can have guests stay round. All the furniture you see in the house is completely secondhand. It's all charity shop finds. The fireplace isn't real, unfortunately. Pretty sad about that. But the chimney isn't blocked up. So we do rent this place. So we're thinking maybe down the line we could ask if we could buy a real wood burner to put in, because then this place would be complete. Then this would be like a real cute hobbit hideout. Oh, let's put the flame on though. The flame fools people, I tell you, when we got guests round. I just love this stone fireplace. It's one of my favourite pieces. When me and Tom were looking for a place to live, we had a real struggle actually. I don't know if any of you watching are also looking to rent somewhere, or you have recently just started renting somewhere, but it's so competitive, which is crazy because the prices are high. We were looking in winter in Cornwall as well, which you think would be easier. There was a particular place that me and Tom really want to live in, and we actually tried. We've been trying to live in this village since last June, so June 2023. Since then we've been having the alerts on, been looking, but yeah, this place came up, and at this point, because this was December last year, at this point me and Tom were kind of trying not to fall in love with it, because I have a habit of when I go and see a place, I literally envision my life. I don't know if you guys do that too, but I'm start to imagine all the things I'm going to do in the house and how I'm going to decorate it and what I'm going to do there. But I really tried, when I came to view this place, we loved it so much because it had such character, and it's kind of hard to come by sometimes, those nice character cottages. And we were getting to the point where we didn't want to be picky, we just wanted somewhere to live. Yeah, we just loved it when we walked in and we saw that fireplace. But I was kind of trying to almost not look too much. I was just looking around and spotting all these little features that I liked, but trying to keep my cool. And it was so easy. We just applied, we got chosen, and the whole application process was really good because I was super nervous because our job's a little bit unusual. I thought that maybe that would hinder us, and also I just had my hopes let down a few times. So I was really not expecting to get this place. So yeah, I remember seeing that fireplace when we first viewed it and being yeah, this is really cool. We have got this massive TV as well that my mum gave to me when we first moved in. And it's quite funny because it was the only piece of furniture that we had. It was completely unfurnished when we moved in, so we just had this huge big TV, and then we were sitting on our camping chairs and watching it, which was kind of cute. Guys, let me know in the comments if you recognise the stick that's by the fireplace and what's the story behind it. Because it's made it to our house and it's taken pride of place next to the fireplace. If you're a true fan, you'll know where that stick comes from. We have got a little toy corner for our lovely niece. You'll remember back in the patio conversion video, I bought my niece a pink car for the patio and she loves it. That's a real hit. But we also have a little toy corner for her when she comes round, and I'm always topping it up whenever I see something cute in the charity shops or the car boot. Oh guys, my back, what have I done? It really hurts. I think I've overdone it. I did, you know the last video I made where I was hiking and camping on the Cornish coast? I actually did overdo it then. I think the bag was just too heavy and my shoes were just not the right shoes, because since then my knees have been really hurting. I've been getting cramp in my knees at night, which is not fun. So it's been really hard to sleep. And yeah, the back thing's a new one, so don't know what's going on, but I probably shouldn't have, but like following the coast path hike in the last video, I did then go and do hiking in the Brecon Beacons. Me, my bro and sis did Penny Fan, and we also did the Offers Dyke Path, part of that one. I didn't film too much in the Brecon Beacons actually. I was going to make a vlog, but I decided to just keep it precious sibling time, just family time. But we stayed at this really cool campsite that was, well, I recommend it. It's called Lantoni, but I don't think that's how you pronounce it. It might be like Lantoni. I'm so sorry if you're Welsh. Yeah, it was really, really nice to just spend time in nature, and there was no signal on the campsite either, so it was just a real good chance to just be with family, no distractions, and it felt really therapeutic actually. I loved it. So we have driven all the way to Wales. We're near Abergavenny, and the first stop on our 3-day trip in the Brecon Beacons is to Skirrid Mountain Inn. It's Wales' oldest pub and Wales' most haunted pub. So let's go check it out, grab a beer.
Cheers, guys. Yeah, it's a good shout coming out.
Yeah, nice to start the holiday. Well, that was a nice little stop at the Skirrid Mountain Inn. We read some ghost stories online. So it's got some spooky story that it dates back to 1110, and it used to be a courthouse. So there was hangings going on there, 180 hangings happened there. So it's got apparently a lot of spirits trapped there after being hung. I didn't experience any paranormal activity, but we did have a lovely beer. But we did make a mistake because there was a little dry patch when we arrived, and now it's pouring with rain and we have to put our tents up. Rebecca's here in the back. Hello. Covered in things. Very full car. And Harry's done an amazing job at getting us to Wales.
Oh, I think that's it.
Where?
I think it's in that field.
Oh.
£5 a resident, drinking taps off the field, toilets in car park. Okay.
Looks like we're the only ones.
There's people down there.
Oh yeah.
Where do you want to go, guys?
Oh yeah. Where do you think the sun rises?
Hang on, I did.
We've arrived at our campsite and it's the window to put the tent up, so we have got to get cracking. I'm now being accused of being a slacker because I'm filming. It's really beautiful. It's this little cute just field with toilets, honesty box for £5. Let's make the most of this window. Right, the main shelter is up. We're going to get our chairs in, get a cuppa on. Press that button that you pressed it on with.
Cool.
Well, I can move them in a minute.
I think you better just flat, actually, maybe.
Yeah?
Do you think flat?
Maybe.
Oh yeah. 'Cause it looks like they're getting some of them.
Yeah.
See if they're getting any Watson.
Did you see well?
Not really.
Oh, great.
That's good. We have been using the Bluetti AC200L that they have kindly sent me, and they have kindly sponsored this video. And we're loving it actually. It's quite nice for the tent because we can all charge our phones in here, and we've got the fridge plugged in. We are even charging it up with the solar panels outside now. It's not the sunniest of days, but we're still getting in 41 watts at the moment. So hopefully we're just going to leave the panels out, and hopefully it will the power bank will last us for a whole holiday. We're here for 4 days. We brought the fridge from our van into the tent, and it's really nice having that for cold drinks and cold milk and butter and stuff. It's quite a luxury because we've never really camped before with a fridge in the tent, so it feels quite VIP camper. We are just having a really nice time here in the Brecon Beacons. Me and the Sibbies, we just love to have a little bit of a natter and lots of cups of teas and slow mornings. We've already had 2 breakfasts. It's like 11 o'clock, having another cup of tea, and then we're going hiking up. So we've got Offers Dyke right behind us. We're going to go hike up there in a minute. And it's just a really nice relaxing campsite. It's really quiet. We can just hear the sheep going past. And it's the very, very basic facilities, just a toilet that's quite a walk away and a tap. But that's kind of what we were in the mood for, just to escape to nature and to have some nice hikes that are really close. So I did hike Offers Dyke last year with Tom when I was walking back from Wales to Cornwall, but I will take on a little bit of it today. It's so nice. We've got a proper little kitchen set up in here with our hob, all of our food down below, and there's no shops near where we are. Just having a nice relaxing time together, playing games. We just love like having a natter, playing games, eating lots of good food, good meals, and catching up, because it's not often we actually get to spend like lots of time together as Sibbies. I'll give you a little tour of our camp. We kind of got the field's really spacious at the moment, but we think quite a lot of people are going to turn up later because it's Friday. And you could just pitch wherever you like. There's no assigned pitches. It's £5 each, which is really cheap. So this whole holiday is going to cost us like £15 each for the camping. And then we just did a big food shop. Harry and me have actually got the same tent. You might recognise this from Harry's tent from when I did the walk with Tom from Scotland, because I borrowed it for a bit and I liked it so much I actually bought the 2-man version for me and Tom. And this is my tent, and this is Rebecca's beast of a tent, but we asked her to bring it because we wanted a hangout area if it's raining. And there are little solar panels just charging away, and then this is our little camp setup. We've got cooking station over there, blowy under there. It's on 68% now, so let's see if it goes up by the time we get back from our hike. Today we have set out on a hike up into the hills around our campsite. And it's really, really nice to be in Wales. It's so beautiful here, so green, and this beautiful abbey as a backdrop is amazing. We've been out for a walk for a couple of hours, 3 hours maybe. Let's see how much is charged up. 87, guys! Whoa. We underestimated it. Well, we are sadly coming to the end of our lovely camping trip here in the Brecon Beacons. We've had such a nice time, just been so relaxing to just switch off, turn off our phones. There's no signal here. The Bluetti has held up really well, so it's on 89% now, and it's Sunday. And we arrived on Thursday. We've had the fridge plugged in the whole time, and that's been at 4 degrees the whole time. So that's coped really well. And the solar panels are actually really effective. Yesterday we had quite a lot of sun, so we managed to get it all charged up to 100%. So I would really recommend this for a camping trip in the summer. You could maintain that Bluetti power bank for your week holiday, for example, just with those solar panels, as long as you get a bit of sun to top it up. And it's actually been really nice having a fridge in the tent. Been such a luxury that we haven't had before. We've also had fun when we get back from our like an outing, like a walk or a trip to the shops. We like to guess what the percentage is on. And it's become a bit of a camping activity to watch the watts come in from the sun and just to predict how much it's charged. So it's a little bit of entertainment as well. So if you're interested in getting the Bluetti AC200L and the solar PV 200 kit. Then we've got a link in the description that you can follow, so go check it out. But yeah, I've just been loving camping this summer so much. I obviously lived in the van for so long, love van life, but I really love being in a tent. Right, I've got to chug this tea and continue the tour, guys. We've only seen one room so far. Just thought we'd have a little tea catch up. I won't show you the outside, but we do live on this like really friendly street, and it's quite a cute community vibe. Everyone talks to everyone, and it's just really sweet, and it's quite a quiet road as well, which is nice. And Tom's out for today. Right. Oh, the back. I need to do some cat-cow. Hello. This is where I call our coats and shoes. It is a real mess in there though. So everything's just stuffed in there. And over here is another cupboard. Oh yeah, Tom's decided to like start brewing beer. Got all sorts in there. Beer bottles, fire pit. Welcome to the kitchen. So it's quite a small kitchen, but it's a world bigger than the van's kitchen. And when we came to view this place, one of the other features I really loved when I was looking around, as well as the fireplace, was this beautiful pantry, this wooden pantry. I just like how it's a little bit higgledy-piggledy, a little bit unique. And I really like all these beams. Luckily, me and Tom, because these are metal, these would really hurt if we hit our heads. But luckily, me and Tom just skimmed them. The coffee machine that Tom got me for my birthday last year that we had in the van for quite a long time, but it's upgraded to the house. Just the novelties of like having hot running water, haven't worn off yet. And this table, we saw it when we were first moved in. The first day we needed to look for furniture in this furniture charity shop, and it's huge. It comes with 6 seats as well, and it extends twice, so you can make it really long. But we just fell in love with it, and I couldn't stop thinking about it, and we thought, oh, this is a little bit impractical because it's just me and Tom. We don't need this huge big family table. But the reality is we have big families that want to come over for dinner and board games, and we quite like the idea of the table being kind of the heart of the home and have people gathered round. And this was a beast to carry into the house because it wouldn't fit through the front door. So we had to carry it through the back alley over our heads in really bad weather and like in the trees. It was crazy, but it's here now. It's here to stay. Tom's currently doing a puzzle in there, so I haven't dared move it when I was cleaning. And if you will have seen my patio renovation video when I converted our garden in 48 hours, I released it a couple of weeks ago now. It's still going strong. We're still really enjoying the space. I need to give it a bit of a sweep actually. There's a lot of leaves. At the moment, loads of washing is drying, but you can see how it's come on. We've got added a little greenhouse and some tomato plants. It's really nice to have somewhere to sit when it's sunny outside. That car is a real hit. Our niece absolutely loves it. So that was £5 very well spent at the car boot. My sunflowers are growing nicely, although I knocked them over yesterday, which is kind of sad. Sorry, sunflower. This is the alley that we had to carry the table above our heads when we first moved in. You know, I said that Tom was into brewing. Well, he's brewed his own wine, and we took it to a family wedding a couple of weeks ago now, and I mean, everyone was digging in, but I don't think it tastes that nice. And now the bottom of the box has kind of got wet and like fruit flies are coming into it. So I've just put the box of wine outside. I've just thought I'll let Tom deal with that when he comes home. I'm not sure if he wants to chuck it away or not, but it served its purpose for the wedding. It was fun. Also, guys, the solar lights are a real hit. They work really well. So I'll get a shot later on when they're on in the dark because they look really pretty. So yeah, that's our beloved outdoor space, which was unusable when we first moved in, and now a space I like to go out and enjoy. Right, let's go upstairs. So this cottage is only 2 bedrooms, so it's quite small. Got a little staircase. Upstairs we go. So then we've got 2 rooms up here. So this is our spare bedroom that we use as an office and as a guest bedroom. And we normally put in the mattresses from the van in here when someone wants to stay because they're really comfy. And tell you what, it's so nice to have
a separate space to study. Being able to close the door, one of us can continue sleeping while the other one's working on the computer, is very good, because in the van it was all very much, it was one space. This is just full of camping gear. So we have an attic, it's really big actually, but we don't have a ladder at the moment to get up there. So Tom has to like hoist himself up there. I haven't got the arm strength to even get up there. And for the last few weeks I've been like, Tom, can you get down our camping equipment? So now I've got a designated wardrobe for the camping equipment, because it turned out I've been using it a lot this summer. In there, that's where all the editing happens, and I've been learning to edit. So Tom has historically edited all our videos over the years, but I've been learning over the last few videos on my own, and I've been really enjoying it, and I've been really enjoying having the space to do it. It gets so claustrophobic. Anyone who does van life and works remotely from the van will know the claustrophobia you get from working in the van. Like, you just don't, because you work like all day, you don't really move, because in a house you'll walk a little bit, you'll get a few steps in to go to the toilet and stuff, but in the van you're like, everything's there, the toilet's there, under the bed, the tea's right there, and you have to like force yourself to take breaks outside because it can get really like restricted and confined. One thing I really like is how light the cottage is. Like, and the afternoon light comes through and it just lights up the whole upstairs. It's so nice. That's another thing we really enjoy about having a house, is like being able to have all our board games. Our bedroom. Ta-da! If you'd have seen this 4 hours ago, it was a very different story. Literally just piles of washing everywhere. So this is our little sanctuary, our bedroom. Our house is kind of minimal, I guess, so we don't have loads of stuff on the walls, but I do quite like that minimal feel. Don't like it when things are too cluttered, and I like how minimal our bedroom is, because I just love having quite a serene, peaceful, calm bedroom with not too much noise and clutter. We got everything from the charity shop, so the bed, the wardrobe, the chest of drawers, the mirror. Another thing I really love about this cottage is kind of like the higgledy-piggledy nature of it. How the walls are a little bit curved, a bit bendy, nothing's super straight and uniform. It's got its unique little bends. For example, like the wardrobe next to the wall, it hasn't got the same gap from the top to the bottom. And I really like the original beams in the windows. This used to be, it's like an 1800s miners' cottage, so I guess they built it to house the miners. And then you come down to the bathroom. So we've got this like little middle area, kind of like another floor, down a couple of steps to the bathroom where I've got more clothes. Definitely have increased my clothes since living in the van. Before we just couldn't, we could only fit what we could fit in our shelves above our bed that Tom built, but now I am enjoying, just hang up my nice dresses and stuff. This is our bathroom. I love our bathroom. It's got that higgledy-piggledy nature again, curved walls, and a shower and a bath, which is really nice. So I've been enjoying the baths. Outside the bathroom is just a linen cupboard. So that's pretty much it for the house. It is quite small, but we really like it here. I hope you enjoyed seeing where we live and getting a little insight to that, and the novelty of the flushing toilet, the running water, the hot showers, the electricity, and the space has not worn off. Although we still get that hankering for the outdoors, and I think that's why I've been going camping lots. Being outside all the time, which I love, so I would really like to go on another van trip with Tom in the next couple of months. Let me know if there's any videos that you'd like to see me do, like from the house. Like maybe I could go on a foraging walk and do some homemade cooking. Just an idea, like go and pick some blackberries or something. Might do that next, because blackberry season is coming. And it is mushroom season too. Scotland is calling. Oh, me and Tom love mushroom season in Scotland, and it's just starting now. So who knows, we might have to take the van for a cheeky drive to collect some mushrooms. Oh, me and Tom are in desperate need of going to a food shop. We don't actually have like a big supermarket right where we live, so we've been kind of surviving off the small little shops around, but we are in dire need of going to the shops, and I'm so hungry, but I'm just gonna try and scrape something together from the cupboards in the fridge. Another cool thing about like moving to an address is we have been getting a veg box every week, which has been really nice. So we've been having fresh organic vegetables delivered. We use the Riverford veg boxes. Noodles ready. Yay, I managed to scrape together some ingredients from the cupboard. Everyone knows you should never go food shopping when you're ravenous.
Don't forget, if you are interested in getting a Bluetti, portable power bank and the solar panel kits, then head over to the link in my description. Stay tuned for next week as I have a really exciting announcement to make. I hope you'll have lovely weeks and I'll see you there.